Okay, everyone, welcome to the live again. सबैलाई स्वागत छ। कृपया सुनिल कुमार @bitboxer नामको च्यानल युट्युब च्यानलमा भिजिट गरेर सब्स्क्राइब गर्नु होला। सब्स्क्राइब गर्दै त्यसैको साइडमा रहेको बेल आइकनमा क्लिक गरेर अलमा क्लिक गर्नु होला ताकि मैले अपलोड गरेको युट्युबको सबै भिडियोजहरू तपाईको स्क्रिनमा नोटिफिकेसन आओस्। So the first refund. Refund is a drama written by Chris Karanthy, who was born in 1887 and died in 1938, was a Hungarian satirical writer. He excelled as a novelist, short story writer, poet, essayist, and the playwright. So he's one of the playwright is Refund. Deeply interested in natural sciences. Look at, he deeply interested in natural sciences. He studied to be a teacher, but became a journalist and joined the literary periodical Nougat. His interest was to study natural science, but he studied to be a teacher, and then he became a journalist, and later he joined the literary periodical Nougat. Strongly philosophical and the humanistics in his outlook, he raised his powerful voice against the barbarisms and horrors of the World War I. His work such as That's How You Write, published in 1912, Journey Around My Skull, 1939, Please Sir, 1916, and Professor won him a lot of recognition. The play Refund, written in 1938 in the year of his death, is about a man about 40 who goes back to the school in which he had studied and demands a refund of the fees he had paid 18 years back, claiming that he had learned nothing useful at school and he is now good for nothing. So this play was adapted by the American playwright Percival Wilde for a general audience. It was written in the Hungarian language by the Fritz Karantis and later translated in English or adapted by the American playwright Percival Wilde for the general audience for the an understandable way. And Fritz Different brings out the extraordinary sense of parody, wordplay in the Karantis literary. And this refund especially deals with an extraordinarily absurd situations. If we talk about the summary of this, we get this. I have managed a such summary for the refunds. For it will be very helpful for the readers and the examiners, the beginners of 11s who are just upgraded their class into 11s from 10th. They can go through the summaries to get the ideas on the chapter on this drama Refund. The main character of this drama is the Wasserkopf, a former student, unexpectedly returns to his old school. Old school. He had gone there nearly 18 had gone there nearly 18 years 18 years before. He enters the principal's office with arrogance. He tells the principal his name. He gives a negative response to the principal's questions. Look at, he gives very negative response to the principal questions. As he was in very angry mood, and he shows his rude behavior. He tells the principal his name. He gives a negative response to the principal's questions, and he informs himself of his failures and demands a refund of the tuition fees he paid for his education 18 years ago. So he believes he has not gotten his monies. So look at what this summary actually predicted here, or the presented here is that the refund is a satirical presentations over the present education system. Our present education system is also providing nothing to the students. Rather, after getting educations, even they are compelled to go abroad and do the labor's work. So their education is valueless. They are paying high amounts of fees for their educations, which is becoming worthless in their life. So he expresses his and his friend Lederer's feelings about him, and he demands a re-examinations and threatens the principal with a complaint to the education ministers. If his request is denied, the principal asks him to wait and convenes an emergency meetings of the masters. Look at after the treatment given by the Wasakaps to the principals, if the principal didn't organize re-examinations for him, he will complain to the education ministers. The principals immediately call emergency meetings of all the masters, and they have a serious discussions about the issue. The masters decide to give him the test and ask him simple questions. They decide to assist one another by declaring his incorrect answers correct. Look at, they decided when they're meeting emergency meeting, they decided to ask the very simple questions and even declare his incorrect answer as a correct, and for that they decide to support each other's. Wassercup confronts each other one at a time to irritate them. He refers to them as loafers. He refers to all the teachers as loafers. He calls them derogatory names and responds inanely. The teachers are pleased with his responses, though. He has been gifted with excellent patriarchal manners, gentlemanliness, courtesy, physical culture, alertness, perseverance, logic, and ambitions. His history professors ask him a simple question: how long was the 30 Years' War? Look at very simple questions. The answer even is in the question. Yes, how long was the 30 Years' War? And in his first question, he answers incorrectly as 7 meters. Look at, do you think if the correct answer 7 meters is the correct answer for how long? How long was the 30 Years' War? The question is how long was the 30 Years' War? And he replies 7 meters, which is totally incorrect. Through their reasonings, mathematics teachers especially supported to the history teachers, and both the mathematics and the history teachers prove his answer correct. The physics master then asks him a simple questions about optical illusions. In response, Wassercup refers to the master as an ass. Like it. What a derogatory, what a harsh word he has used as answers for the physics teacher. He has asked questions related to the optical illusions, but his response to the master was as an ass. However, with proper reasonings, his answer is accepted as the correct answer. The geography teacher asked him to say the capital city of Brunswick, a German province. He asked the capital city of a German province, Brunswick. The answer is also there. According to the Wasserkopf, is the same. So it is claimed by the masters to be the correct answers, as they decided already in the emergency meetings with the principals to prove is all the incorrect answers were correct and response him politely. The mathematic master then asked meaningless questions about the circumference of a polyhedron with 109 degree sides, and even the data used in the calculation is meaningless. It means the mathematics teacher asked wrong questions including the wrong data, which has no meaning. So according to Wassercup, the answer is 2,629 liters. Look at the circumference of a polyhedron with a 109-degree sides. He's replied that questions as 2,629 liters, which is incorrect. The master becomes enraged. Now the mathematics teacher didn't control himself, and he looks loses his consciousness. He became angry when he realizes Vasakov that his simple answer of the simple questions is incorrect. The master then instructs Vasakovs to calculate the amount of fees to be refunded. He described it as a difficult question. Vasakov computes their total and provides an exact answer. His teacher questions him and justifies his incorrect answers as correct, and they all give him high marks. So even though Wasakov gives incorrect answers and they use abusive language toward each other, they did not show their displeasure because they must prove him to be an excellent student to expel him. Finally, his master declares to him excellent and expel him from the school. Thank you. This is what at the end, what a trick used here by the mathematics teacher. So he has asked the first question meaningless to the basket cups. He has replied meaningless answer of the meaningless questions. And then with a trick, he became the angry, the mathematics teacher became the angry, and he asked Vasilikovs to calculate his total fees to be refunded. And the Vasikov, he fell in the trick and calculated exact amount to be refunded to him. And at the end, the mathematics master said, it was my difficult question to you. It was my difficult questions to calculate your total fees to be refunded, and you calculated exact. You said the exact answer to be refunded. So how can you say you have learned nothing from this school? You have learned some things. Actually, you are the mathematical genius. You have said the exact amount to be refunded. So by that, they proved the Vasakov as a mathematical genius, and all the teachers, they provided the marks proving his incorrect answer at the correct and calculating the total. They passed Vasakov with the distinctions and expelled from the school at the end. So this is what the drama refund is. It is very beautiful drama. You want to use it, study this and take interest. And if you feel good, if you understand, please comment. Go through my YouTube channel, Sunil Kamal at the rate Beatboxer. It will be uploaded there. And please do subscribe, like, share, and click on the bell icon so that you will get my all the videos notifications on your screen. Thank you. This was for today, everyone. Have a good day.